So I'm going to share my screen with you.
Okay.
Aquí estamos en lección 6. Hoy vamos a repasar los verbos regulares, la diferencia entre ser y estar, y vamos a aprender la diferencia entre el verbo tener en español y el verbo be in inglés. So sometimes there's a little bit of a crossover between the way these verbs are used. Vamos a aprender el presente progresivo y las personalidades. All right. So you should have done lesson number 5 for homework. Were you able to do that in either the book or the app?
Oh, I did not. I started at the beginning. I started at lesson 1 just to try to, and I didn't get that far. So
cool.
Sorry.
That's cool. Yeah, no worries. I mean, it's better, really, honestly, to get that from the beginning. How far have you been able to get?
I just got through lesson 1. I just started lesson 2. So
little by little, when you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's practice with some conversation.
Okay.
Robin, ¿quién corre todos los días?
Let's see. Mi perro corre todos los días.
Muy bien. ¿A qué hora aprendes español?
Normalmente aprendo español por la tarde.
¿Con quién vives?
Vivo con mi esposo David y nuestro perro.
¿Tu esposo se llama David también?
Sí.
Muy buen nombre.
Sí.
¿Cuál comida comes frecuentemente?
Let's see. Como queso frecuentemente. Me gustó mucho queso.
A mí también. ¿Por qué vives en tu vecindario actual?
Let's see. Vivimos en nuestro vecindario actual porque es muy agradable y muy tranquilo.
Muy bien. ¿Cómo es tu carro?
Ahora no tengo un carro. Let's see. Vendí mi carro y no compro un otro carro porque no manejo mucho durante el pandémico.
Pandemia.
La pandemia. La pandemia. Okay.
Ahí está. Muy bien. ¿Cuántas copas de vino bebes durante la semana?
No vivo copas de vino durante la semana. A veces vivo el vino en el fin de semana.
And make sure you're pronouncing the word beber correctly.
Okay.
Bebo.
Okay.
It sounds like you're saying bebo, which is
okay.
Which is to live.
To live. Okay. Bebo. Okay.
Because the B and the V produce the same sound in Spanish.
Okay.
So that's a word that's often confused, right? If you don't hit that A.
Right.
B-O is pronounced bebo.
Bebo. Okay.
Bien. ¿Cuántos correos electrónicos escribes en un día normal?
Escribo muchos correos electrónicos porque tengo un otro trabajo y tengo que comunicar solamente por correo electrónico.
Muy bien. ¿Qué comes durante ocasiones especiales?
Let's see. En el día de Acción de Gracias, comemos el pavo y patatas y vegetales. Y en mi cumpleaños como pastel, so, pastel chocolate.
You've learned Spanish from a Spaniard at some point because you said patatas.
Okay.
They say it like that in Spain, and
Okay.
America, they're papas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my last teacher, he's from Venezuela, but he lives in Spain now. So,
Good, that's why.
mhm.
¿Qué comes? Perdón. ¿Cuán lejos de la escuela vives?
Let's see. Sí, hay una universidad aproximadamente 2 millas de mi casa.
Okay, muy bien. Okay, so tener in estar o ser, there's some confusion between Spanish and English in the way that these verbs are used. There's a handful of conditions in other similar phrases in which we would use the verb be in English. So you would think either ser or estar in Spanish. But Spanish indeed uses a different verb, which is the verb tener, which means to have. So these cause a lot of confusion.
Right.
So, and you want to pay attention because if you say it with estar or ser, you can actually end up saying something completely different that you're not
okay.
to say. So, for example, to say I am cold, like it's chilly and I'm cold, say yo tengo frío. To say I'm hot, yo tengo calor. Tengo sed is I'm thirsty. Tengo hambre is to be hungry, and then tengo sueño is to be sleepy.
Okay.
Right? Other phrases common here would be to say tengo prisa.
Okay.
That's a phrasal thing. It means I'm in a hurry. Tengo suerte is I am lucky, right?
Okay.
We would say I am lucky in English, and that's written the wrong way. It's I am luck. It should say I am lucky. Okay, let's try that again. Tengo miedo is I'm scared of something. Tengo razón means I'm right. And then to say I'm wrong, you would just say no tengo razón.
Okay.
And then for age, tengo 20 años.
Okay.
All right. And I just caught another little mistake. Funny how many times I've done these presentations.
Right.
Every now and then, I guess if you're just looking at it the right way, you notice something.
Find something, right?
I mean, these presentations, I've now been using them since 2007. So.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Robin, ¿él tiene frío?
No. Tengo calor.
No. Tiene frío. Is he?
Oh, does he? Oh, okay. No, tienes calor. Tiene calor.
Ahí está. ¿Tiene calor?
No, tiene frío. Oh, fría. Is it fría if it's a woman?
Frío is frío.
Oh, okay.
In this situation, you're not using it as an adjective. You're using it as a noun.
Okay.
Cold, right?
Okay.
¿Tiene sed?
Sí, tiene sed.
¿Tiene hambre?
Sí, tiene hambre.
¿Tiene sueño?
No tiene sueño.
¿Tiene sueño?
Sí, tiene sueño.
¿Tiene prisa?
Sí, tiene prisa.
¿Tiene miedo de las serpientes?
No, no tiene miedo de las serpientes.
Um, ¿Tiene miedo de las serpientes?
Sí, tiene miedo de las serpientes.
¿Tiene razón?
Well, one of them's right and the other one's wrong. I don't know.
So it's pointing at the one that says wrong. So
Oh, okay.
razón?
So no, okay. So no tiene razón.
¿Tiene razón?
Sí, tiene razón.
¿Tiene 20 años?
No tiene 20 años.
¿Tiene vergüenza?
¿Qué significa vergüenza?
So I'm going to give it away if I tell you that.
Oh, okay.
Vergüenza means to be embarrassed.
Oh, okay. No tiene vergüenza.
Sí. Está embarazada.
Okay.
Ok, muy bien. ¿Y tú tienes frío?
No tengo frío.
Yo sí tengo frío. ¿Tienes sed?
No tengo sed.
¿Tienes hambre?
No tengo hambre.
¿Tienes calor?
Sí, tengo un poco calor.
¿Tienes sueño?
No tengo sueño.
¿Tienes prisa hoy?
No tengo prisa hoy.
¿De qué tienes miedo?
Tengo miedo de las serpientes.
¿Siempre tienes la razón?
No, no siempre tengo la razón.
¿Cuántos años tienes? I know it's not like so if you want to be 20, you can be 20.
That's okay. Tengo 58 años.
¿Estás embarazada? Also not a polite question.
No estoy. No estoy embarazada.
Okay. All right, let's do a review of the difference between ser and estar, right?
Okay.
Both of these mean to be. The primary difference is that ser is typically used for what we would call permanent states of being, whereas estar is used for temporary states of being. There is certainly some gray area here. That's another factor here, right?
Right.
For example, la casa es grande, permanent. The house is big.
Right.
So you could say, well, we could do a demolition,
Right.
or what, like, so it's not to say that it's 100% permanent, but I've come to kind of think about this as states of being that do not change back and forth very easily. For a physical description of a house like this, like, yeah,
Right.
there are things that we could do, but it's not something that literally like whim could change back and forth.
Right.
Whereas la casa está sucia, so the house is dirty. I have a 5-year-old son that I spend hours and hours and hours cleaning my house. And when he comes back home from his mother's house, within 5 minutes, it looks like a hurricane has just come.
Oh no.
And but then I can easily clean it and get it clean. So like
Right.
that's a condition that can change back and forth fairly easily.
Yeah. Okay.
So fill in the blank with the correct form of ser or estar.
Okay. So yo soy profesor de español. Ellos son los maestros de mi hijo. Tú eres una secretaria buena. Nosotros Somos guapos. Él es de Caracas. El padre es católico y muy humilde. Florencia es rubia y bonita. Tú eres estadounidense. Nosotros somos estudiantes de español. Usted es muy amable.
Muy bien. All right, we got another round of these.
Okay. Y los alumnos universitarios están en la escuela hoy. Don Pablo, let's see, deprimido, is that depressed?
It is. Muy bien.
Okay, so Don Pablo está deprimido en estos días. La recepcionista está enojada con su patrón. La ropa de los empleados está mojada. Los materiales. Sorry.
I'm not. It sounded like you said están. I'm not sure if you said it with an.
Oh, okay. No, I meant está because la ropa it would be.
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Just wanted to clarify that.
Okay. Sí, los materiales de la oficina están en los gabinetes de aquí. Mi oficina. These are the ones I struggle with. Is it location? ¿Está cerca de mi casa? No, or es.
Yeah. This
If
is
it's
one of those gray
great.
areas. It's okay. So like if we look at the place acronym for Estar, position and location, this is one of those that I haven't fully understood either, but it is Estar. It's Estar. I would argue that the location of an office is not easily changeable, right? According to Spanish, it is. So I don't fully understand it. I don't know if like you just look back over time to the history of humankind and the birth of language, like you'd have to look at Latin, but people were transient, people at the beginning of time didn't have homes and offices, and so anything that was a location would be something that was movable. I don't know.
Right. Okay. I was hesitating on that one. Okay. Mis colegas están emocionados por la conferencia anual de la semana que viene. Las jovencitas, let's see, están desilusionadas con sus novios. Yo estoy incómodo. Nosotros cansados. Nosotros estamos cansados después de un día de trabajo muy largo.
Muy bien.
Okay. Daniel es alto y guapo.
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 With a G.
Guapo. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, Daniel es alto y guapo. El hombre está aquí. El libro no está aquí. Yo no soy médico. El castellano es una lengua importante. Las muchachas no son altas.
Muy bien.
Las estudiantes están cansadas de la universidad. Mi novia es de Perú. Mis amigos están en Colorado. Nosotros estamos emocionados por aprender español.
Nice job with that, Robin. Perfect. Really good. Muy bien. Describe a las personas con los verbos ser y estar. Y habla de su ropa también. ¿Cómo es ella y cómo está ella?
¿Cómo es ella?
¿Cómo es y cómo está? Try to answer both of those questions.
Oh, okay. So, let's see. ¿Cómo es una mujer?
So you just real quick, you wouldn't start off by saying como es. You would just say
okay.
es.
Okay, es. Okay, you're right.
Es
Right.
or
Okay.
ella es.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Es una mujer joven y una mujer delgada.
Delgada, muy bien.
Delgada. Está está enojada o
Puede ser.
está está I don't know molesta, maybe, I don't know.
Está bien, bien, bien.
Frustrada. Sí, let's see. Then talk about her clothes. Let's see. Let's see. Try to use Sera and Estar. Su vestido es I don't know, algodón, quizás, I don't know. Yeah, I'm struggling with how to use Sera and Estar to talk about her clothes. I don't know.
For example, su vestido es bonito.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, there's only so much you can say, so you don't.
Right, right.
You know, you already said one. You know, you said one thing, and that's okay. You don't
Okay.
you don't have to also go on forever. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So describe las personas con ser estar. Okay. So el hombre es empresario. Él está emocionado. Su traje es muy bonito. Su corbata es roja.
Muy bien.
That's about it.
All right. So now we're going to learn the A from place, which is referring to an action.
Okay.
Specifically an action in progress. So that is essentially what we would call the present progressive, right? Or the present continuous. For example, ¿estás estudiando español? Sí, estoy estudiando español. Okay. All right, so there's two things that have to take place for this to happen, right? We need the verb estar, and then we need the gerund version of the primary verb that you're using, right? So, for example, el maestro está enseñando. The teacher is teaching. So that gerundio, the gerund, is the ing version of our verbs.
Okay.
There's a little disconnect between Spanish and English of how this is used. Spanish tends to actually use the simple present tense. Oftentimes where we would be using the present progressive, we're a little bit more defined about how we use these than Spanish is. But other than that, you know, it still technically should be used the same way as in English, una acción en progreso, so an action that's currently in progress, happening right now, ahora mismo, y no tiene comienzo ni término definido, so it doesn't have a start or an end defined.
Okay.
And it can also refer, like, so right now, el maestro está enseñando. That's literally happening right now, but also to events that kind of take place over a long period of time, right?
Okay.
In English, I'd say I'm reading a good book right now, like literally not in this particular moment because I'm
Right.
you, but it's an ongoing activity in my life.
Right. Okay.
All right. Now, AR verbs, to look at how to form the ing version of the verb, you have to understand that with AR verbs, we take away the AR ending and then we add back ando to the root, right?
Okay.
So hablar is an example where we take away the AR ending, just like we're doing our regular conjugation when we add back ando, hablando. Okay. Here's a list of 75 of the most commonly used AR verbs. We don't have to go through all of these right now.
Okay.
But just take 3 of these at random and practice forming this. In particular, if there are 3 that you're not sure what they are, this would be a good way for you to build your vocabulary too.
Okay. Let's see. So apoyando.
Apoyar, so is apoyando, good. And do you know what that means?
No.
So support, to support. Apoyar is to support, so apoyando would be supporting. Good.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Is it lanzando? Lanzando?
Lanzar means to launch or to start.
Okay.
Launching or starting, muy bien.
Okay. And then maybe matando. Matando.
Matar is to kill.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Very good. And then too, so like this is just a list that you should know all of these verbs. You know, I'm not going to say go learn these immediately, but start working your way through these. Right?
Okay.
Because you know, they are fairly commonly, you know, used.
Okay.
You know, the more conversational you will be. All right. So what we have to understand is that ANDO form of the verb is always going to take place, not regardless of who the subject is. And the subject is going to dictate how the verb estar changes.
Okay.
So I would say, like, for example, in this first example, yo estoy enseñando una clase de español. The verb enseñar, to teach, is the primary verb that's being used here. But the verb that we're really conjugating is the verb estar, which is kind of almost being used like an auxiliary verb.
Right.
Tú estás hablando español, you are talking or you are speaking Spanish. Él está anotando puntos importantes, he is taking important notes. Nosotros estamos usando la cabeza, we're using the head. You could go with vosotros. Otherwise, we could say something like ellos están deseando estudiar español también. They are wanting to study Spanish as well.
So we can say are wanting, because in English you can't really say are wanting. You just say I was thinking want was one of those in English where you can't use really ing, that you either want something or you don't. So it's okay to say are wanting in Spanish.
Yeah, and I would probably, you know, not to start an argument here. Say depending on the context.
Okay.
You know, I'm really wanting a vacation right now.
Okay. Okay.
I would say that you can't. I would say you're right that it's one of those that would be very kind of
Right. The strict, the grammar
odd to use
nerds.
the progressive, but you can be wanting something in a particular moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, yo estoy charlando con mis colegas en español.
Muy bien.
Tú estás revisando el correo electrónico. El asistente está apuntando los asuntos importantes en la reunión. Los empleados están escuchando al director ejecutivo. Alberto está ganando un buen salario. Mariela y Julieta están regresando a sus cubículos. Yo estoy comprando los materiales de oficina. Mis compañeros de trabajo están llevando trajes elegantes. Verónica está trabajando 12 horas al día. Tú estás preparando el reporte para el jefe. Los vendedores están visitando a los clientes. Yo estoy trabajando en la oficina.
Muy bien. Ok. ¿Estás acabando algún proyecto importante en estos días?
Acabando, is it working on or?
Acabar means to finish.
Oh, okay.
Are you finishing some important project these days?
No estoy acabando algún proyecto importante en estos días.
¿Se está acercando una fecha importante para ti?
Sí, se está acercando. I'm not sure. Acercando.
Getting close.
Oh, let's see. Sí, el aniversario de David y yo estamos acercando.
Está acercando. Porque
Está.
It's the date that's
The
getting
date, okay, yeah, está acercando.
¿Quién está aplicando para un trabajo nuevo?
Sí. Mi esposo está aplicando para un trabajo nuevo.
¿Estás aprovechando del buen tiempo para hacer actividades fuera?
¿Qué significa aprovechando?
To take advantage of.
Okay.
So taking advantage of the good weather to do activities outside.
Desafortunadamente no, no estoy aprovechando del buen tiempo.
¿Qué está cambiando en tu vida ahora?
Let's see. Estoy cambiando I want to say my eating habits. El
Los
habitio,
los
los
hábitos de
hábitos.
comer.
Okay. Los hábitos. So estoy.
O la dieta, mejor.
Okay. So,
Estoy cambiando la dieta.
okay, okay. So estoy cambiando mi dieta.
¿Estás comprando muchas cosas últimamente?
Sí, estoy comprando muchos libros.
Muy bien. ¿Qué estás considerando hacer este fin de semana?
Estoy considerando, let's see, ir al caminar en el parque.
Bien. ¿Estás esperando noticias buenas?
No estoy esperando noticias buenas.
¿Estás iniciando algún proyecto interesante?
Sí, David y yo estamos iniciando un viajar a Chile.
¿Cómo?
We're thinking of a trip to Chile. I guess it's not a project, though. It's not a project.
No, pero está bien. Estamos planificando. Estamos iniciando a planificar un viaje a Chile.
Okay.
Bien.
Okay.
¿Qué tipos de tecnologías estás utilizando en tu trabajo?
Let's see. Estoy utilizando el programa de las idiomas. Yeah, like software, language software.
Ahí se llama software, sí.
Okay.
Una aplicación de software.
Okay, so estoy utilizando software. I don't know. Computadora y software.
Bien. Muy bien. You're going to Chile.
We hope so.
Have you been to Chile?
No, we haven't. So we're trying.
Have you been to Argentina?
No, never to South America.
So I'm not sure what your reasons for going to Chile are, but I would recommend Argentina over Chile.
Okay.
If you get the chance. It's more or less the same part of the world, so you're going to share a lot of the same types of climate and things like that. And I lived in both countries. And I enjoyed Argentina so much more.
Okay.
So just to put that out there.
Okay. Okay.
If you get the chance, las cataratas de Iguazu.
Oh, okay.
In Argentina, you would not be sorry.
Okay.
About making that trip.
Okay.
Chile is cool too. Chile's great too. But if I had the opportunity to go to one country or the other, I would for sure go to Argentina without thinking.
Okay. Cool.
Oh man. This is my least favorite part.
Oh no.
Both Spanish or English. So we're going to get into demonstrative adjectives and pronouns, which are just not fun. But anyways, to get into that, first we have to understand our location words. Like, so here in English, something that is here. In Spanish, you could either say aquí or acá. Nosotros estamos aquí en la escuela. We are here in the school. ¿Cuántas personas están acá? How many people are here? If you look at these two words on like a Spanish dictionary, they'll tell you that there's a tiny little difference in how they're supposed to be used. My interpretation, however, tends to be more of a regional thing. certain cultures tend to use aquí and others tend to use acá.
Okay.
And from my experience, they're pretty much interchangeable.
Okay.
To say there, where there's still, like, maybe it's still inside the same room that you're in and just not immediately something that you can touch with your hands. You could say ahí, right? El libro está ahí. The book is there. Los lápices están ahí. The pencils are there, like on the table. Now, if you want to say over there, with the idea that there's more distance, you and the object, or you're in a building and something's outside, or perhaps you're talking to someone on the telephone, right? And you can't literally see what you're talking about.
Right.
Now, there's the words allí or allá. Okay. Most people, my experience is most people would again say allá. But, mi carro está allá. It's like saying my car's over there. Yo te veré allí. I'll see you over there. Like I'll see you. Okay. Okay. So let's practice with these. So imagine you are here. Picture. ¿Dónde estamos?
Estamos en Denver, Colorado.
And to practice with one of these words, you would say estamos aquí.
Oh, okay.
Right? We are here. Estamos aquí en Denver. Right?
Okay.
¿Dónde están?
Están allí en Paris.
Yeah. Or we could say allá. You said allí. That's fine. Or allá. ¿Dónde estamos? Imagining we're together at the language school.
Okay. ¿Dónde estamos aquí?
Well, so you wouldn't answer with donde. You'd just say.
Oh, okay. So estamos, yeah. I don't know why I do that. Estamos aquí.
Yeah. Or estamos aquí in the language.
That's great. Okay.
¿Dónde están?
Están allá en Nueva York.
Muy bien. ¿Dónde está la ciudad de Córdoba?
Sí, la ciudad de Córdoba está okay, where am I? Oh, let's see. No, so it is here, aquí in Argentina, or allí in Argentina? I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm not saying where are we, I'm saying where's the city of Cordoba. You're not in the city of Cordoba, so you're
okay.
Not, it's
well,
here.
I'm trying to decide whether it's here or there, though, depending on.
Well, it's there. Are you
okay.
Cordoba?
Well, so I don't know.
You don't know where you are right now? you're
okay,
where you are. So
where I am. Okay, where I really am.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah. In Argentina.
Okay, está en Argentina. Okay.
There's only so many ways to practice those.
Right.
Okay, muy bien.
Okay.
Entonces, all right, we're just going to go back and do a quick little review of regular verbs.
Okay. So ellos charlan mucho. Tú compras unos regalos. Yo invito a la amiga de Julio. Los profesores firman los documentos. Teresa, let's see, viaja por América Central. Yo llego a las 12. Yo creo que el carro es nuevo. ¿Ustedes leen la novela? Ellos viven al lado del mar. Nosotros bailamos cada viernes.
¿Hablas mucho con tus padres?
No, no hablo mucho con mis padres.
¿Qué comes los viernes?
Sí, como pizza ah, los viernes.
¿Dónde vives?
Vivo en Illinois.
¿Caminas por las montañas?
No, no camino por las montañas.
¿Corres en el parque?
No, no corro en el parque.
¿Escribes poesía?
No, no escribo poesía.
¿Bailas en la rumba los sábados?
Sí, bailamos en la rumba los sábados.
¿Cantas bien?
No, no canto bien.
¿Qué bebes por la mañana?
Um, sí, bebo, bebo café por la mañana.
¿Y qué bebes con la cena?
Bebo agua con la cena.
I'm going to change this next one a little. ¿Asistes
Okay.
a los partidos de los Bears?
Ah, no, no existo a las partidos de los Bears.
Nice job. Okay, so now what I want you to do is just to ask me maybe 10 questions.
Okay. Okay. ¿Escuches al radio?
Sí, escucho a la radio cuando estoy en
Ah,
el carro.
okay. Let's see. ¿Compras, compras la ropa nueva?
Sí, a veces compro la ropa nueva.
Let's see. Visitas, visitas al museo.
Me gusta visitar a los museos, pero no lo hago mucho.
Okay. ¿Bebes mucho agua?
Sí, bebo mucho agua.
¿Comes pescado?
Sí, lo como.
¿Lees mucho?
Sí, leo mucho. Todos los días.
Let's see. Let's see. ¿Vives en la ciudad de Denver? ¿Ciudad de Denver?
Sí, vivo en la ciudad de Denver.
Let's see.
And that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how many you asked, but
Okay. Okay.
bien, vamos a conversar de la familia. Robin, ¿te llevas bien con tus hermanos? Bueno, primero, ¿tienes hermanos?
Sí. Sí.
¿Te llevas bien con ellos?
Sí. Llevas bien. Like,
That's an expression that means to get along with.
oh,
Get along with them.
okay, sí. Sí, llevo bien con mis hermanos.
And here you'd answer, sí, me llevo bien.
Sorry.
Me llevo bien con ellos.
Oh, okay.
It's just reflexive. So you said,
Okay.
me
Okay.
llevo bien. ¿Te
Okay.
llevas bien con tus padres?
Sí, me llego bien con mis
Llevo.
padres.
Llevo. With a
Llevo.
llevo. There you go.
Llevo. Okay.
Yeah, it's not the verb llegar. It's the verb llevar.
Llevar. Okay.
¿Los amigos son más importantes que la familia?
No, mis amigos no son más importantes que la familia.
¿Tienes un pariente favorito?
Who's my favorite relative?
Do you have a
Okay.
favorite
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Sí, mi cuñada linda es mi pariente favorita.
Muy bien. ¿Tienes hijos?
Sí, tengo un hijo.
¿Te pareces más a tu papá o a tu mamá?
Pareces, like, do I look more like?
Yeah, good.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Let's see. Me me parezo.
Me parezco. This one's irregular.
Okay. Me parezco más a mi papá.
¿Visitas frecuentemente a tus padres?
No, no visito frecuentemente a mis padres.
¿Cada cuánto tiempo?
Um,
Often.
let's see. Well, they died, so I don't visit them anymore.
Yeah, no visito a ellos.
Sí. Okay.
But that you could visit them at the cemetery.
Oh, yeah.
Escribe a uno de tus parientes con ser y estar.
Let's see. Sí, mi hermana menor es muy alta. Y let's see.
I'm listening.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So, okay.
Stop talking. I just went to get a glass of water, but I'm
Oh, okay, 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 okay. So let's see. Mi hermano menor es muy alta. Y let's see. Está muy nerviosa a veces.
Okay. All right, we've got some new personalities. These might be new for you. So nice
Okay.
and then mean. Simpático
Okay.
or antipático.
Mhm.
Outgoing or introverted, extrovertido, introvertido.
Mhm.
Independiente or dependiente should be obvious. Práctico or complicado. That's like saying someone that's practical versus someone that's complicated.
Mhm. Okay.
Humilde is humble. Egocéntrico then would be conceited.
Mhm.
Sociable is sociable versus renegón, which is like antisocial or grumpy.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Sumiso means submissive
Okay. Mhm.
versus autoritario is very bossy.
Okay. Mhm.
And then recatado is like saying reserved
Okay.
versus atrevido is somebody that's very bold or daring.
Okay. Mhm. Okay.
And then if we're going to go over physical descriptions,
Mhm.
contextura is referring to like body type. So
Mhm.
Chris es gordo, David es delgado.
Mhm.
Estatura is height. Chef
Okay.
es alto, su mujer es baja.
Okay.
Luis es de estatura mediana y contextura mediana. So average height, average
Mhm.
weight.
Mhm.
Edad means age. So
Mhm.
él es un bebé.
Mhm.
Él es un niño.
Okay.
Él es un joven.
Mhm.
Él es un adulto.
Okay.
Él es un viejo.
Okay.
And then cabello means hair.
Mhm.
Su cabello es ondulado y rubio. Her
Mhm.
hair is ondulado is like wavy.
Okay. Mhm.
Rubio is going to be blonde.
Blonde. Mhm.
Versus su cabello es largo, lacio y castaño. So her hair is long Lacio is like saying straight,
Okay. Mhm.
and castaño is like dark hair.
Okay. Mhm.
Su cabello es corto y ensortijado. So his hair is short and curly. Ensortijado.
Okay. Is rizado, is that also curly? Rizado?
There's there's another word, something like that. I don't think
Mhm.
it's rizado. It's
Okay.
maybe rizado, something like that.
Mhm.
There is another word. I can't quite connect with it off of the top of my
Okay.
head. But
Mhm.
yeah, there are other ways to say
Okay.
some of these as well.
Okay.
Rizado, I think, is the word.
Mhm.
Rizado. R-I.
Okay.
And then on the right, George Clooney, su cabello es canoso y dócil. So he has docile hair, which is kind of straight. And then canoso is gray.
Okay. Mhm.
Su cabello es negro, so she has black
Mhm.
hair.
Mhm.
Su cabello es rojo, or ella es pelirroja, right?
Okay. Okay.
All right. So